Welcome, darling. Welcome. Do you want to play the guitar? You are in a good place, darling. Welcome. So I'm here to help you and show that guitar is not rocket science. Of course it is if you want to be a virtuoso, if you want to be a master of classical guitar or flamenco, or you would like to be the best in your profession. It could be difficult to achieve if you are in your mid-20s, 40s, 50s. Could be troublesome. It's not impossible, but it could be slightly difficult. But if you would like to be a decent singing guitarist and you've got a little bit of talent and a little bit of time that you can spare on practicing, that's enough. So today, welcome to the first lesson. I'm gonna tell you what kind of guitar you might need for the very beginning if you don't have one at the moment. So I wouldn't go for a very nice brand new electric acoustic guitars at the very beginning because they might be a bit pricey and you might get like annoyed that they are very sharp, the strings are very thin, that may make life very painful at the very beginning. I wouldn't take a brand new, a beautiful electric acoustic guitar on a campfire to the woods. I wouldn't. I would rather go to a cheap shitty guitar that vaguely stays in tune, that costs not more than £50. But it does its job. It's not a full-size guitar. I think it's 3/4, so it's even better for this kind of situations when you need to take it and just play in the woods with some nice people. This is disgusting. Okay, it's very dirty at the moment because it's been through a lot. As you can see, probably there are many scratches because I don't care too much about this guitar. As long as it stays in one piece, that's good enough to play. So the strings, I need to change them, but they are disgusting. So a vast majority of the guitarists wouldn't even touch this kind of guitar, but for the very beginning, is good enough. And I wouldn't go for a very expensive guitar for the very beginning because it gives you a lot of pressure to be good. But there is no pressure to be good on this channel. The biggest pressure on here is to have fun. If you have fun, you will make progress because you are relaxed. If you're not relaxed, you wouldn't make progress, you will sound horrible. You'll be stressed, people listening to you will be stressed. If it's not good, at least it's gonna be funny. That's the main idea and motto of this channel, okay? So, tune. We need to check if it vaguely stays in tune. We need our phones for that. Where is my phone? Do you know where is it? And I found something also important in this job. This is capo. You need one soon as well. Okay, darling. So we need an app that help us tuning the guitar. There are many of them. Two of my favorite ones are Pro Guitar Tuner and a Guitar Tuner. Let's go for Guitar Tuner this time. The first string is called E, and we number our strings from the bottom to the top. The second one is B. If you are from Poland, you may call it also H. I don't know why Polish people make things complicated, but they very often do. So the purpose is to make this little circle in the middle. It's very important not to talk in the same time because also it just tells you what sounds you're using. So it should be in tune. The same sounds should be here. It's not a very good guitar, that's why the difference is bigger than on a expensive professional guitars. Oh, it tells me to play Ed Sheeran. We will learn this song soon, but not today, obviously. Cheers to Ed Sheeran, he writes good songs. Very easy ones to play. So darling, I would like to encourage you to focus on your position. At the very beginning, it's really important because whenever I see people holding chords like this, I know that they are self-taught guitarists. I know that they saw vaguely a couple of tutorials, maybe see only chords on YouTube or on the internet, and they haven't been corrected. That's why it's very painful, it looks horrible, and it sounds horrible. So what is very important, it's obviously really, really important and nice if you sit upright, but if you don't have strong enough core muscles, I don't, it's difficult. So probably in the very beginning of the lesson you see me sitting like this, in the middle like this. If you are not a classical guitarist, they play like this. And it's really important for them to have a lot of control here because they are everywhere. But simple campfire guitarist, placing your guitar, sitting your guitar on your right leg if you are right-handed, left if you're left-handed, it's good enough. It's comfortable enough, especially if it's not a full-size guitar. What is really, really, really important, and I would really, really, really want to put a lot of pressure on this information, is to hold chords like this. So I very often ask my student to imagine a broomstick in this space. So place your thumb freely here as a straight one, but I remember my teacher used to tell me that I shouldn't see your thumb sitting opposite you. I'm not that religious about this rule because playing classical guitar, it's a different matter. I wasn't very successful in classical music because I didn't like it as much. But it's a very, very useful tip for beginners to make sure that your fingers are like little hammers, and that's why you wouldn't touch the rest of the strings which are below the finger. Is placed on here. But if you do like this, it doesn't sound good, it doesn't look good. And if you have long nails here, I would really encourage you to sacrifice them. Nails, you can have nails on this one, that's perfectly fine, it's really advised to have. So one hand, yeah, just you can hold like this if you like your nails. Okay, darling. So we've got 6 strings, your guitar is vaguely in tune, you can borrow your guitar, you can buy a cheap one, we know what to do. So, now I really would like to show you something that we can practice together. I'll put time codes in this video so it will help you to accomplish exercises that you need to do before you go to the next level, okay? So the first strumming, because this one what we do here, it's called strumming pattern. It's not the easiest one you can have, but I really would like to give you an idea and a challenge today to give you a lot of satisfaction as well if you accomplish that. So there are some people that literally I showed this one and they can do it straight after I do. Not too many, so don't worry if you just can't do it just like that. So let me show you the arrows. Twice down, 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 up, up, down, up. Okay, so try to focus on the arrows if you have to, and slowly try to do it with me. 3, 2, 1, and. I hope you managed to accomplish this task, because at the moment it will be slightly more difficult. So 2 of patterns we'll do here, and 2 here. You don't need to press the strings, just to focus on this hand and don't stop. Please don't go to the next exercise if you still cannot do it comfortably, okay? The next level is that you'll be playing exactly the same that in previous exercise, but now I'll be trying to play something different to confuse you. And playing music is about playing different stuff in the same time that actually sound good together. So let's try together. 3, 2, 1. Because I'm going to play something different in a second. Try again if you failed, and again, as long as it's gonna be easy for you. So the next level is to change after only one pattern. So 3, 2, 1, and. I'll be playing something else. Are you still with me? So I hope you did manage to accomplish this task, because now we will play some chords. So the first chord, what is actually chord? Chord is a group of sounds sounding beautifully, sounding pleasantly. And we have two main group of chords. The first one are minor chords, minor. And they're supposed to sound sad. And the other one is major chords. And they're supposed to sound obviously happy. There are also suspended chords. They're my favorite ones. You don't know if they sound happy or sad or what. This one was sad. Okay, that's fine. But to give you an idea, we'll learn the first chord, which is A minor. So we place a finger, the first finger, on the second string on the first fret, second finger on a fourth strings on a second fret, and the third one on the third string in the second, or on the second fret. I don't know, tell me what's the correct thing. Okay, so we've got A minor. So in general, if you go to Ultimate tabs or any type of website with chords and lyrics, you may come across big letters or small letters, or AM, which is A minor, or nothing. There are different types of types how people can actually put it in the lyrics. Just be careful. Okay, so now we can play our strumming together, holding A minor and taking it back. Okay, this one, it's not gonna sound beautifully, but I would like to get your hand to adjust to new movement, to make your hand working. All of those muscles at the moment are being used. They will get tired. It could be painful, could be uncomfortable, but let's practice and it's not gonna be as painful later. 3, 2, 1. That's perfectly normal that your fingers have those little lines, that they are not very comfortable. And just imagine what would have happened if you had metal strings. It will be even harder. That's why if you have opportunity to have a classical, even shitty one for the very beginning, it's much better. Okay? The second chord we will learn today will be E major. So this is exactly the same chord, by just the level up, one string up. So A minor, whoop, and E major. That's my favorite chord. Okay, that's fine. This one for the now. So, the same as we did with A minor. So, 1 here, 1 up, 1 without anything. Okay? 3, 2, 1, end. Are you still with me? Don't stop with this hand. Doesn't matter if you can fit your fingers fast enough or not. Darling, well done. Okay, I hope you did manage to accomplish this task without any problems. If you did, practice a little bit more because this is the final task and we are going to change one chord and the other. So, first task, we'll play twice. So, second pattern and the second, okay, and change again back to A minor. 3, 2, 1, end. This guitar sounds disgusting. That's okay. I'll try to confuse you, darling, so don't worry, play your stuff and stay in the rhythm. Well done. And final, I know that the other one's supposed to be final, but what we need to do, only one pattern on one chord, on the other one on the other chord. So three, 2, 1, and don't stop. I know it might be painful, I know it might be difficult, I know it can be confusing, but don't stop this hand, doesn't matter what. And let me confuse you a little bit. Well done, darling. So you've just accomplished the first lesson. It's not easy, but it's worth it. So if you can, play it all the stuff let's say 80% successfully. Welcome to the next lesson!